people. Today we're doing life path numbers. And this is one of the most important in numerology when we're dealing with your life purpose, what you're here to do, what you will go through the rest of your life, because this is your destiny. This is what's in you. This is like your gifts, your talents, your skills, what stays on your soul, your consciousness, because it's your purpose. That's all life path means, your life purpose. So what is your life purpose and how you get your life path number? You add up your whole birthday. Like, for example, my birthday, October the 9th, 1977. So I add that up all together. I'm going to get number 43, which is 7, or 34, which is 7, 43, which is 7. So my life path 7. So you just add up your whole birthday. That's all you do. Every number that's in your birthday. Now, life purpose. We start with number 1 through 9, 11, 22, and 33, the master numbers. Yes, the master numbers 11, 22, and 33. But we're going 1 through 9, the single numbers. These are the bases. So, those who have life path number 1, you are the visionary leaders. You're born to be a trendsetter, a pioneer, innovative, with a innovative drive to create and succeed. Your purpose is rooted in independence, self-reliance, and independence, like I said, and doing things that inspire, motivate. And so you're here to break free from like the ways other people do things and do things yourself in your own way. You're not here to follow nobody, you're here to be a leader and create a new path in life for yourself and others. And you're here to create your own reality, whatever that may be, whatever you want to create. So this is what you're here to do. So your gifts is definitely deal with the intellect. You think in a strategized way, thinking, organized thoughts, you have entrepreneur spirit. You're super creative. Ones are super creative. This is a creative number. It helps inspire everything that's around it. It's like the sun. You think of the sun, how it shoot light, inspiration to everybody, shoot that knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Yeah. Ones could be great researchers too. So you're here to do all this only to create your own way of life, a new way of doing things, and be innovative. So you're not here to follow nobody else's lead but your own. You're here to be ambitious because you got that in you. Ambitious. You're determined. You got determination in you. So leadership roles be good for you. Executive positions be good for you. Um, also, hey, you got a innovative spirit, so you can create your own business. So forever, a part of your life is your need for freedom. You always need freedom, and self-expression is part of who you are. So, and this deals with decisions and also relationships. So your duty is to develop leadership skills. Yes, and also to inspire, motivate others to reach their goals and to be themselves, to become their spiritual self. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to inspire people to be their own leader, their own person. It no matter who it may be. So number one, will have like a childlike spirit at times where they can be like that kid. They love kids. They like the youth. Rose, the psychic goat, says, "I'm like Pat One. Thank you. Didn't even know you were live, and I love your work. Real deal. Thank you. Thank you, Rose, the psychic goat." Now, back on to life path number 1. Of course, they got charisma, their confidence, their strong personality. I'm an attitude one. And this is how, what I approach, this is how I be confident, strong. And so, a person who, the like path, this will be with them for the rest of their life. It's their journey, you know what I'm saying? But on the downside, they're stubborn. And they're very dominant, but they're original. These are the type of people who love to be themselves and like for you to be yourself. You want them to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? You always will tell them, I like it for you, be yourself. Because you will see they bring different energy to the table. It's kind of cheerful happiness, but also on the downside, they could be the ones who don't care. So they have a sharp intellect, analytical mind. They know how to navigate through complex challenges, but they will need balance. So they're good with emotions. They know how to read emotions, so they're emotionally intelligent and empaths. Because the sun is the heart. So Aries by Sun, Virgo by the moonlight says, I'm a 4. Okay, I'm gonna come to the light path in a minute. Let me continue on with number 1. I thank y'all for coming on here and enjoying the numerology series, because I think numerology is very important to do a quick read on people without even using astrology, and it's accurate. So, life path 1 people, achievement means a lot to them. So they want a legacy for something. They want to be a legend, or they're going to leave a legacy for something. If they don't, on the downside, many other things could happen, all type of catastrophes, and but also they could end up being a follower. But they don't supposed to be a follower, but on the downside, they could be a follower. So they're not here to be a follower. So these are trendsetter spirits. They're great speakers, writers, and performers, actors. So anything to do with creative expression. So their confidence inspire loyalty and admiration, but they also may attract criticism from others. So these people like for you to compliment them, and they will also always give you compliments. Say you look good, you beautiful. I always tell people that as an attitude number 1. I say, hey, beautiful people. Or I'll be like, you're so beautiful. And I say, I love you to almost everyone. I love you. So these the type of people like that sun energy. But on the downside, now they can get very nasty and shot with that tongue. So we talking about life path number 1. These are visionaries, and they're the ones who gonna make change in the world, who create something new. Think about Martin Luther King, who was a life path number 1. He did something that's different. See what I'm saying? He was a leader in the world. So that is for example. That don't mean that I'm into everything that he did or other people did who has life path number 1. I'm just trying to show you that they created a path and something different in the world. It's a lot of life path number 1s. If you look at celebrities and artists, who are very successful, who brought something different to the table. So life path number 2, we talk life path number 2, you're looking at balanced people who nurturers, lovers. They love to be in love. They love to be what they say, romantic, lovey-dovey. They love that type of energy. So these people who have great understanding, who will listen to you, they're more of a listener. They're more of a follower than who take the lead. And I don't like to say follower, like a lot of people say follower, like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. We all had to follow somebody to lead. So when I say follower, I'm talking about most like they behind the scene. They behind the scene type people, like path number 2 people. So they're behind the scene. They like to do things like that's in peace. They like harmony. They're very creative too. Just like number 1s, like path number 1, number 2s are very creative. See, they got a double side, so they're emotional. They're very emotional, very sensitive. So these are moody people. They might cry a lot. Some of them don't. Some of them do. But they do. They do get moody, very moody, and they could explode on the downside. But they isolate themselves from other people to grieve themselves or to overcome whatever they are going through. They isolate themselves more than any other number, just like number 7s. So the intuition is fire, of course. They like going within. It's all about what they feel, so they clairsentient, stuff like that. So it's psychic feeling. They can read what they feel, the energy. So they're good at that. You can't lie to them and say, "Oh, you're feeling good," because they can read you. So a good jobs for them be counseling, teaching, healing work, because these people here, you're gonna feel the glow of these people. You know, you're gonna feel the glow of these people when you talk about life path number 2 people. But I mean, they're very sensitive, very warm, people pleasing, and they can be very indecisive. They're very adaptable too. And the thing is, they're very confident, but also these people need stability and they're very supportive. But they also the people who can set, they need to set boundaries because some of them can't set boundaries. So you got to trust their intuition to navigate the challenges in life. And this is how they win. We talk life path number 2 people. So they possess a natural flair for artistic expression, particularly music, dance, and other creative outlets that promote emotional balance. So they're very sensitive, and this makes them highly attuned to their environment, people. And it's all about self care for these people. They need stress management techniques because they're very emotional. So they need to embrace the peacemaker role, and they need harmony, a good environment to be in, because this can influence them. It could turn them to be different people in different ways. So inner peace is very important to these people. So creating a legacy of love and compassion and unity, because they like to connect with other people, is very important. Socialization, family gatherings, home life. They like to feel comfortable, security. So they need security. Without security, they don't feel right. We talking about life path number 2 people. So now, if you're life path number 3, these people are like, they born to express themselves. They born to communicate, and they born to aspire. They born to express themselves. So being all in the media, stuff like that, they be good with stuff like that, interacting, social interaction. They're very joyful, so that they're very adventurous, like to explore, try out new things, and stuff like that. So wisdom, like they like to learn. So captivating the audience through art, writing, speaking, and performance. Talking like path number 3 people. So they're very ambitious and they drive their focus on developing their talents, expanding their knowledge, and spreading enthusiasm. So they forever part of their life is the need for self-expression and social connection. But one thing I don't know, they need mental stimulation. They need their mind to be stimulated. You know what I'm saying? So they be on intellectual conversations. So this, and also these people can make a decision, and they need to be more free spirit. They're more free spirit, so don't try to box them down, house them down. So they're here to be that artist. They're here to be that teacher. They're here to be spiritual. They're here to be the entertainers. They're here to show their warmth and their charisma. They're here to have fun. They're here. You know what I'm saying? As long as their energy ain't scattered, because their energy could get scattered. These could be people you can't trust. They could go through emotional turbulence, and it can be very vulnerable. So you're like Path 9. I see you 7 shades of healing. You say you're like Path 9. I got you. I'm on my way. I'm still on 3. And so they value their freedom. Freedom means a lot to Light Path 3. And experiencing life. They like to experience things. So what they experience, they want to share. So through their journey, they learn to channel creativity in a constructive way. So they need all numbers need to balance themselves out. Threes definitely need, like the wild numbers, they definitely need it because they can be very wild. Um, so they're here to develop wisdom to share with you. So whatever they experience, what they're here to do, if you're life path number 3, this is what you're here to do. You're here to explore, to be adventurous, and you're here to share your wisdom to others. You're here to be spiritual, and you're here to share this. So these people are good storytellers, good conversationalists, life path number 3 people. Yes, good storytellers. Um, wow, this is a like fun number though. Very jolly, like people, but also they got a versatile mind, and they can adapt to any environment, adapt to new ideas. So they're very playful, very playful. So they got that in them. If they're not playful, they got it in them, and they like dramatic things, like action packed movies, things that deal with that. So they could be a great actor. You know what I'm saying? So they be in your media, your entertainers and stuff. So comedians. So by them embracing their role as creative communicator, they inspire others. Yes. And they can leave a legacy of being of innovative expression, expressing themselves in a different way. Um, so this type of energy jolly, you wanna have fun? Life path number 3. So here we go. Life path number 4. Is this your number? We're talking individual life path number 4. Of course, they're practical. They're down to earth. You want to have these people on your team because they here to build you, uplift you. So they like to improve. So hard work is part of them. Taking responsibility. Responsible people. They don't like people who irresponsible, who not responsible, because they are very responsible. And they don't play games because they can be kind of serious. They're kind of serious. But their gifts, they got a gift for organizing things. They need neatness and cleanness. They got analytical thinking, where whatever you I'm gonna have to come back in a minute. Got to come back in a minute because somebody calling me, man. Got to do this over. No, I'm gonna try to finish this if I could. So they're perfectly rooted in hard work and they are inborn gifts, also like management, problem solving skills, and stuff like that. Uh, so discipline is part of their life. So they probably tell you about discipline, discipline. I see you say yep for baby, yeah. I see you say yep. So life path number 4, they got crafty hands. They go into like public service, finance department, because management, money management. These people all about making money, they hard workers. So they want a foundation for themselves. They want a foundation where they be set for life. This is what comfort them. You know what I mean? So thank you, my love. Thank you too. But so also they need emotional restraint. They can be professionals too now because they want to do everything right. Everything right. They get something wrong, they be mad. They want to, then they ain't gonna stop trying till they get it right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say mad to be disappointed or upset. They ain't gonna stop trying till they get it right. They all trying to correct themselves. So tradition is very important to these people. They trust their intuition along with their intellect, they'll win. They very intelligent, so they got to trust their intuition, they'll win. Cause these people be like the experts to break down things, but detail to detail type stuff. So you want them on your team because they're loyal, they carry out duties, they carry out whatever task. You know what I'm saying? And through these tasks, they get the job done. You want these people on your team and stuff like that. Like pattern number 4. And whoever delete your message, I didn't do it. I don't even know who did it. But anyway, I see it said message retracted. I see it on there. But back on iPad number 4, they got a strong connection to nature. They all about nature spirit. It's an earth sign now. So they in tune with nature. They want to be out of nature meditation, nature, in tune. So they got a spiritual gift to mediate, to be a media. They got a spiritual gift to be an empath, physical empath, where they can feel your energy and feel vibes. So they can be clairsentient too. So family, community, all means a lot to these people building a community. So these are your builders in life who like building a house, building, crafty hands, healing hands. They have healing hands. Healing hands. People, do you hear me? Hello? Okay. Okay, trying to make sure. It was like my screen stuck. But anyway, these people like they like to build. They like to build. They like to build and stuff like that. Thank you for saying yes. But they like to build with their hands, and so they're very dependable. That's the thing about these people. Life have 4 people. So they'll leave a legacy for building something. It could be a legacy. Uh, also, that to help build you up to become strong, building anything. Also fix stuff, make stuff like labor work. They could do all the hard work. It be farm work. They be into farm, agriculture. Stuff like that. Plants. They be into the plants, the herbs, herbal healing, herbs healing. Herbal healing, herbal healing. You know what I'm saying? So they into that type of stuff. So you want these people on your team because they want to fix you, fix themselves. So on the earth is my Virgo moon and Taurus in Jupiter. Okay, I see why. I got a Virgo moon too. Uh, my Jupiter in Cancer. But the moon sign mean a lot now. But moving on to life path number 5, people. They are adventurous, freedom seekers. They're born to explore, to liberate, and to transform. They always change and transform. They always transformation means change. They always change and transforming. Transformation number 5. So here we have it, people. So them 5 people, it's all about progress, and they are free spirits. Don't try to hold them down like a number 3. They are free spirits. Your dad like Path 5, yeah, he very expressive, he very talkative. You say your dad like Path 5. Yes, they wild spirits too, like 3s and 5s, very wild. They can be very wild. If not, they very talkative. They wild in some way. It could be the way they talk, the way they act. But these people here, they like to explore and try out things and test things. They can be very bold too. So they got sharp instincts and good at communicating. It's the good style of communicating. Um, they like to multitask, try to do many things at one time because they don't like to be bored. Just like a 3, they like Path 5s don't like to be bored. So these people, if they trust their intuition, they'll win because they already deal with the mind anyway, so they can overthink themselves all the time. Think, 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 think. So these are your great entrepreneurs, your journalists type people who like to write books, and who they very creative, and these are educators, like teachers right here. So Life Path Five's got good charisma, and they're very adventurous, but they restless, they impulsive, and they unpredictable. Sometimes you don't know where a life path number 5 people stand. They all changing their mind. They don't know what they want to do. That's the thing about life path number 5 people that I know. A lot of them, like in real life, like they don't know what to do. Some of them can't make a decision, and some of them, like when they do make a decision, they change it so much. Change their thoughts, change their mind, and they don't seem. Some of them don't seem loyal, but they are. You know what I'm saying? Because they change so much, they just change their mind. So they need a 4. They need a number 4 to help them out. They need a 4. People who have a number 4, they be pretty much balanced. They be pretty good. So so these people, like, they be into astral projection. Like pattern number 5, people like astral projecting, coming out the body to see you. So yep, that's so true. Yeah, so 5 people, they wear all type of colors and try all type of things, try all type of meals, different food, different cars, different. They try different stuff, different fragrance, different movies, different music that they hear. So they try out different things. They very fun. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's like it give you like a Gemini vibe where you don't know. Oh, oh, okay, they happy 1 minute with you, then you don't know where they at next minute. So you know, Mercury definitely is over them 5. So Mercury is definitely over them 5. So freedom means a lot to these people. Don't try to box them down. So they like to do their own thing, their own way. And for them, they just like to try things and something new. And they also very social. They like to connect with people. So these are business people. They got major connections with all type of people. So they love to meet people. They love to meet people, yeah, they like to meet people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they like to meet people, connect with people, and they have many social connections. So you would like to be on their team because they would have many contacts for some of everything. If you need car insurance, if you need health insurance, if you need somebody to cut your yard, they'll know all type of people. So you're one of them 5 person on your team, and they do good business. They're good at talking, good talk game. So these people be like your salesman. So you're one of them 5 and 10, and good writers and good speakers. If they're not good writers, they're gonna at least be good speakers. So that being said, these are number 5. They're gonna explore. And they don't like be in a box, so they're not gonna be all trapped in religion like that. These are free spirits. Here one. Well, how do you two 7th? So you glad you caught this live? That's great. So number 5 people, uh They cultivate emotional intelligence. Uh, they need to develop more self care practices, and they need discipline. Fives need disciplines because they wild. Through discipline, they become the best version of their number five. You know what I'm saying? Five need discipline just like number threes. So, but they people look up to a lot of them fives, and because they make great counsel people, good teachers. So they can get into the healthcare field, teaching, counseling, social work, art therapy, family management, and they're like people wise, personality wise. Hey BB, who's BB? What does that mean? Okay, okay, I see it in the comment. I see what you say. Yeah, so that's number fives, people. That's your number fives. That's your number five. Now life path number six people. Life path number six people. Life path number six people are very compassionate. They're your caretakers. They call this number the caretaker number, like your nurses. These are your nurturers. Venus effect with love. They about caretaking, about love. Love ruled this number. It's number six. So on the downside, like love turned to the devil, love turned to hate. So so they have people who hate them. And they just here, shine and show their love and being who they be. People hate them for no reason. They don't know why. So these people born to nurture, to protect, to harmonize. So they're rooted in love and responsibility and community. They're all about the community, all about the family. And so these people here about supporting their environment. Of course, they empathic. They're empathic, and they got telepathy, where they can read minds. They can tap into your mind. They can read what you're thinking at periods of time. But also, these are your empaths, psychic empaths, where they can read what you read. They'll know your emotions because this is a relative number. They can relate to people, places, and things. I relate. So they will understand you. Do you make the best counselors? Six is one of the best counselors because they can really feel what you're talking about, really understand what you're talking about. They can relate. So it'll give you the Libra vibe, Libra and Taurus mixture together vibe, but mostly Libra vibe and Virgo mixture like that, more like that mixture. So these people here, they can feel what's up and they got healing ability. So this you gotta understand, represent the third eye. They tap into that third eye, like path number six people. I'm here gaining some knowledge. I'm a light path eight, one of the hard ones. Okay, that's what's up. So your mom was a light path six. That's what's up. So she a caretaker. She's a nurturer, and she like to cook. She like to cook, or she gonna make sure y'all have a meal. If you're not cooking, order. It don't matter how she get it. She's a nurturer. She gonna take care of the whole community, the whole house. It show love to all those around. To get everybody's family. So that's pretty much life path number six, family, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the home, they're gonna be the host of the home, you know what I'm saying? Greet everybody who come through the crib. So these like they can be your home bodies too. So cause six love that feeling of love, romance, lovey dovey, and a relationship, these are best lovers. So they're here to spread love and light. They're here to they're here to inspire love to the masses, to people. Just like a Life Path 33, they do it on a bigger scale, and Life Path 9, they do it on a bigger scale. Six here to spread love, teach love, and harmony. And they want to serve and help you come up, serve you and help you. They love to serve people, help people, because they want you to feel good. They love to help you improve and do better. So they got a deep connection to the home. Yes, they love the home, do things in the home, and they like beauty. They like everything that's beautiful, so beautiful. Like styles, fashion. They like to feel so comfortable. Bubble baths, champagne, wine, they find things in life. These people want to live, but they want you to live. They want this to be funny and peace. These are your peacemakers. They want everything to be so harmonious, so good. So they all about that. So these people be your religious type people right here. Also, they be the ones who into religion, but also, you know, They handle business, their responsibility. So it's all about the community. So because they like to socialize, but they like to connect with people and unite. It's all about the community. So they never selfish. These ain't the selfish type people right here. They ain't gonna be like other numbers. You know what I'm saying? That these like a life path one ain't selfish neither. You know what I'm saying? That's only when they're on the downside. So on the downside they could be. So but on the downside, life path 6 people could be jealous type people and could be like, worshiping people, idolizing people on the downside. Also, they could think they're God, or they could think they're this, they're that. They could be overly religious, fanatics. So on the upside though, when they balance, they need that balance. Self love means a lot to these people. So they're gonna aspire self love. They're gonna teach everything to deal with love. Cause they're gonna teach about self love, love yourself. So they want to counsel you, help you to get better, to heal. These are healers. Therapy. They can be into therapy too. Therapy, massage therapy, and other type of therapy, spiritual therapy, counseling therapy, whatever therapy. These are therapists. So these people you want to be in the presence of. They're gonna take care of you. So let me read the comments say. Okay, do some of the life path numbers correspond with the houses in astrology? Yes, they do. Yes, it has some Virgo in it. Life path 6. But Libra, Venus, that Venus Mercury connection. Think of it like this: 6th house, Virgo, but also look at look at the 6 month, which is like most like Gemini, but also look at what it really is, which is Venus, will give you the Libra flare too. See what I'm saying? So Venus and Mercury doubly over this number here. Venus and Mercury. When you look at this number. Yeah, so this number here, so more like an air, earth number, air and earth mostly, right here. Higher mind and also practical. So these people, they devoted. These are ones who devoted, who got compassionate for others, who want to see you heal, who want to see you win. That's on the upside. You know what I'm saying? They can sacrifice themselves and be a martyr for a cause. So they have to watch themselves because they can martyr for a cause where people don't care about them. So they like to resolve conflicts and stuff and help heal people's emotions and stuff. So, thank you for clarifying that. You're welcome. They always told y'all that numbers represent one thing, but when you look at it, they got to represent more than that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the number itself that's more powerful. It's the number that's over that house. So just like degrees, look at the numbers. You can read degree by numbers, what the numbers mean. Okay, for example, if you are degree 16, then you look at 7. So they have some traits of a 7. Now we're on life path 7. Those who have life path 7 like myself, I had to go hard on this. I'm not being biased, but this is my number. This that 7. 7, they are born to seek the truth. They're born to seek wisdom and spiritual connection. So we always gonna be in the field of wisdom, being philosophers. I always speak philosophy. We gonna always gonna say something wise to people. And you can look at T.I., he a life path 7, I think. Um Jeezy, he's a life path 7. But look at Bruce Lee. We're gonna always try to master something to start out new stuff. So like a life path 1, 7's gonna start a new craft, a new stuff. So look at Bruce Lee, look at Muhammad Ali. He got new style. Who could beat you? He had the mind and communication. You gotta understand, 7 is over the mind and communication. You gotta understand that they flower herbs, intellectual, and I'm be honest with you, 7 people don't hate. They just like dumb people. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't sit here and put no cap on it. Like past people always in their head calling people dumb. That was dumb. They said that's stupid. That's dumb. Like that there. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't see him put no cut on this. 7 people are honest too now. So these people who think analytical, have intuitive insight, and they're very understanding. They know you. They had to break things down. They had to break who you down. They had to break this down, break that down. They don't believe everything. They're very skeptical. So they're gonna bring new philosophy to the world. uh, truth to the world. They're gonna expose the truth and bring a new way of doing astrology like myself, new this, new that. Go teach spirituality through astrology, through this and through that. So they are very intellectual, of course, and very psychic. This also a spiritual number, which what they call the God number, which is spiritual number. So they always searching for who is God, what is God, till they find their way in life. This is a number of mastery, mastering the mind and mastering the mind and mastering spirit, being connected to spirit, open that pineal gland, connect to the universe. So when I go outside, I feel connected to everything. Everything is spiritual to us. Everywhere we walk. So they don't do good in religion like a six. So some of them don't do good in religion like certain other numbers. Sevens don't do good in religion because it's too caught up in their thought. They always question that religion, they question this and that. So they go kind of crazy to be religion. Because they say this is not working because seven's gonna break it down. Just like give you a Virgo vibe, but also give you a Scorpio vibe. But it's Neptunian number. Neptunian Pisces number. So what is being said also give you a Cancer vibe. The moon. So seven is very powerful vibration, but also give you the house of a Libra vibe because it could be about love, truth, you know. So they always pursuing knowledge. They come out different style, different ways, but they all about scientific research and putting out the truth. What's the seven greatest joy by me knowing? Our greatest joy is researching, dissecting, bringing out new stuff, and finding the answers to life. I ain't gonna lie. I like a mystery movie, a mystery novel. That's one of my most exciting solving something and bringing it to life. You know, exposing stuff. I like solving problems. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I watching a movie with my fiance, and within 2 minutes of that movie, I broke down the whole movie. She said, "How you know, babe? How you know, babe? How you know?" She said, "You always right." And they always say to a seven, right? You always right. And I'll be like, "No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I'm not all right." You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I learned from you, him, her. That's pretty much the seven. People think sevens are know it all, but it ain't that. It just we are who we are. We just like to study. We like to learn and stuff like that. And we don't. I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't look at myself as a know-it-all because I know that you have to connect with everyone and everything to get this information. So I get everything credit. So sevens give everything credits like that there. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I don't read many people like about what I feel, psychic readings, and they be like, "How you know?" Like I told one lady through a reading, I never say the name, but I told her through a reading, I said, I feel something in my head. Something happened to your head or something. And she told me what had happened to her head. She like, how you know? She told me the whole story. This lady went to crying. So can you watch movies with your fiance without giving away the spoilers? Yes, I just read it at the beginning. I don't read it. I don't read the whole movie. Because Life Past Seven is so powerful. We also sevens are professionals too. And sevens like to do things right. They don't like to cause I'm like that. I like to correct myself. I'm like, why this always happen? Why I make this mistake? We got to realize that mistake gonna always be here till we master this stuff. To know we gonna always make mistakes. We are in the flesh form. Uh, so we are problem solvers. We like to find solutions to problems. One of our biggest joy of Life Path Sevens is finding solutions and answers to things and connecting spirit with what is real. Connect the spirit with truth, with facts, with evidence. So this what we love. So it's Life Path Seven people are introspective. We do our best healing being isolated. We need solitude. We need isolation. So we can be able to think. I like when I go out of nature. I walk out of nature, out the crib, and walk and think and think and think. Being out in the fresh air, nature. I like, ooh, this wind feel good, this air feel good. Or I go to the park and sit and just feel the vibes and go thinking all type of stuff. I feel good when I come back to the crib. So this pretty much a Life Path Seven. These are nature people too. And They feel good. They need that balance. So they don't really they don't really they prioritize truth, knowledge, and spiritual growth and wisdom over material success. I ain't gonna lie. Some love to be smart. They love to be spiritual. The high elevated seven like to be more spiritual than anything. It ain't even about smartness. It's more spiritual than anything. We like to feel in tune with the one. You know what I'm saying? Feeling divine light. That makes us happy. We know the truth. In our mind, a lot of sevens always say, I know. When they say claircognizance is a seven. I know. Claircognizance, all psychic gifts they have, especially claircognizance, and I also have that clairsentient. You feel what's up, know what's up. And we got clairvoyance, mind readers, telepathy. Because seven is like a psychic number. So psychic knowing, I know, like the knowing feeling that spirit is with me. So people call you all these names. They say you ugly, you this, you that. Seven's gonna be the one smiling because you be like, I am the divine light, got the divine light in me. I know the divine light is with me. And they just don't know who they are. And so you seven's gonna be walking with that confidence. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna bother us, no matter what people say, because we know that people are temporary in the way they think. Higher level thinking, yeah. Higher thinking, higher mind, sevens, like past sevens. Yes, yes, I have amazing gift. Yes, yes, yes. Seven like to analyze things. We always trying to observe people attitude, like to know what make people tick, how people think. So they can be psychologists, yes, therapists, counselors, make good counselors, good psychologists, because they know the mind. They know if you're trying to play a trick on them. Cause we always like to know what make people tick. We study the mind. We study the way people that would interest us. Like I've been into a mental health setting. You know, Neptune deals with mental health and institutions, right? Sevens is a member of Neptune also. So by me being into mental health settings, I like to know the people mind there. It's interests me. And I'm so good with people that people say feel like I own the place. Cause the mental health settings, cause I know how to interact with the people. I make them laugh and I stimulate their minds. Who they call crazy. These people not crazy. These some of the best people to be around. And so sevens are that type of people who like to know people's mind, be great psychologists. And one woman had called me. She said, "You not a deal with people. You could be a psychologist." Yes. So because he had somebody who acting crazy there. I told who go it off, but I shut him down for a little psychological talk to him, and boom, everything got back in order. This is pretty much the seven. Sevens know how to talk too. You look at Ti. I think he like Pep Seven. That is one example. But look at Muhammad Ali. You heard him talk in the interview. Muhammad Ali, man, he can talk and he intellects. He be going. He know what he be talk about too. Yes, yes. That's like Pep Sevens. So on the downside, like Pep Seven got a sharp tongue and they can slice people like a sword. But also, like Pep Sevens could be stuck up and think everybody dumb on the downside and go off on people and isolate themselves from people and stuff like that there. So they could actually be dumb themselves on the downside, but on the downside they can go through a lot of turmoil, even destruction, and be very violent on the downside. Seven could be a violent number. That's what they don't tell you. If they got a spiritual side, they be very violent. So people they don't say that about a seven. Yes, and he will make interview laugh too. Yeah, seven makes you laugh too. Yeah, seven like to talk trash. Seven like that too. Anything with that tongue, they good with the tongue, the mind, and spirit. It's just seven. Healing hands. So seven's here. What they here to do? They're here to bring truth to you, wisdom, philosophy, and spirituality, all to help you. And also to let you know you're divine, you're spiritual. Bring these teachings and lessons, and to bring healing to you, healings. So seven's here to do that. Anything spiritual, usually psychic gifts, be astrologers, numerologists, people. These are your people who do different stuff. Uh, your detectives, your investigators, your psychic investigators. Uh, these 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 are your life path sevens. People do different stuff. Like you got your Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, Life Path 7. You know what I'm saying? Who they master stuff. Someone like to master whatever they get into. So they master stuff and create their own skills. And cause they get it, you know what I'm saying? So they here to be spiritual, even with martial arts or whatever. Write books and good spokespeople, all type of stuff, you know. So sevens, when dealing with the mind and everything, this your sevens. So they legend, they gonna leave a legend. They legacy will deal with the intellect and spiritual enlightenment. So that's what they're gonna deal with. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out new philosophy, new bringing exposing the truth, solving problems. You know, these are your sevens. Coming up with something new. You know, like your technology. I think with the guy over Tesla, I think he's a Light Path 7. Who's over the Teslas. But he's a Light Path 7. But they're gonna be the ones who bring out new technology, you know, stuff like that, higher mind. So healing and hurt, if you mess with them, yes. Yes. And the spiritual side. So sevens, yes, they got that's but they once they become truly spiritual, they master that valid side. They got to master themselves. The sevens are very emotional too now. Don't get me wrong. Cause you think of Cancer, you think of Pisces, you think of Neptune. Yeah, Elon Musk, that's him. I think he's a 7. But just see how 7 operate, how they think different, how they calculate. Their mind just be going overtime, just like a light path 5. The mind go overtime. 7 do it in a higher way. So like the ones who break down things is your light path 7. Who like to go into occult knowledge or metaphysics is your 7s. Metaphysics and break things down is your light path 7s. So they don't believe everything. They question everything because they're here to bring out the truth. They're here to get their own thought and to share their wisdom. They come from their psychic gifts. They come from also their intellect. They're here to balance that out. Their intellect and their psychic gifts. So get with a 7. Your life will change. Because 7s are very stylish and creative too. They're super creative. Get with a 7. Super creative. They like beauty. They like charm. And they don't like all the foolery neither. They don't like foolishness. But 7s can go either way too. 7s is very serious, but they also can be very playful. You know what I'm saying? But 7s like to handle business. They're very responsible people. Now, moving on. I stay on here too long. Got to move on to the light path number 8. Light path number 8 people. And this is very powerful people. Powerful leaders. So they're here to manifest abundance, authority, and transformation. They change, transform. So these are your authority people. These are business people. They all about material success, financial security. You got to have it just like a 4. And they like the executive power. So the inborn gifts, they business shop, they strategize. They always want to try to come up and do something to achieve a goal. They're all about their goals, their plans. So to get with an 8, you got to have goals, you got to have plans. Leadership, any environment, they can lead or organize, structure. So this is what they're about. So these people here know how to navigate complex systems, and they're all about evidence. They're very practical. So it's all about facts with these people. Facts. And they got the entrepreneur spirit to empower others. So they are the type that help build people, just like number 4. They help build people. These are executive management people who over the law, who over finances, who over engineering, who over architect. These are life path 8s. The life path 8s, they're very dominant. These are natural leaders. So they embody ambitious. They can be materialistic too, because they got to have. Financial security means a lot. So they emotional, vulnerable. These also can be your healers, because they represents the 8, the body. Yay, my people number 8. So they also could be healers. And they have to be spiritual to win in this life, because they're already on to the material phase. So to win, because they already got the gifts of a 7 to be psychic. They could feel even they could be a medium, where they could actually talk to the dead. So that's if they tap into that part of them. They probably come up, or they might annoy it if they get too materialistic. That's why they got tap into the spiritual side to win, so they could pass on that wealth, so they can know that yes, it help balance them out. They become stronger leader with balance. You know what I'm saying? So they need that 7 balance. I mean, so they need that balance of their spiritual self. So they already got the gifts. Because you gotta understand, it was 7 before them. So they got the gifts. Now they all about manifesting this, making this happen, building this, foundations, corporations, empires that last forever. So you're visionary leaders, So with their business, they can go into spiritual business, selling herbs, selling gemstones, selling anything spiritual. Or they can go into any business, any business. It could be clothes, it could be cars. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. But they are the ones who make great healers because they got healing hands, crafty hands. So they got crafty hands like a 4. So these are your mediums. It could be psychic mediums. So these people here, they got practical intelligence. They realistic, down to earth, and they like to learn and master stuff also. So they like to master. They spend time into whatever they master. The only knowledge they want, they ain't like a 7. They gonna have all the knowledge on some of everything. They only want to have knowledge on things that they want to go into, that they want to master mostly, or what they experience. So when they experience something, they will go through hardships, and they can handle hardships better than any other numbers. And they will also teach through their hardships and help transform others through what they went through. Tell stories about what they went through. So they are good leaders, strong. They always got a goal to accomplish. They could be script club. They could work in the script club as scripters, but they're gonna eventually move up. They might own the club next. So that's how people we dealing with. They do almost anything to transform to make it ranked, go up the ladder. These are the ones who be organizing structure, neat, clean leadership. So they're good at overcoming challenges. And they will accumulate some type of wealth because they got the drive to do it. So they need to control themselves. That's the main thing, and they can do it because it's a disciplined number. See, I dream of deceased relatives often. I have since childhood, but I'm scared to see that while awake, terrified. Very true. I have been through a lot, and it made me stronger and more powerful. Yeah. So that was 7 said. So number 8, they innovative. They super creative too. Now don't get me wrong. That's why they got the crafty hands. They can sculpture something. They can build buildings. They can do many things with the hands. So they're very innovative. These are problem solvers. Uh, they value power. They love power. So it's all about respect when it comes to 8 and 9. Numbers like 8 and 9 is about respect. Because if you don't respect them, there might be hell to pay. Because they're all about respect. It's all about them respect and power. They don't like other people of authority to rule over them. Because they feel they're the authority. So number 8 people all about security. And they're all about security, being secure. So as long as when they get the empath self, or what they feel, with their intellect or with their intelligence, if they balance that out, bring them together, they'll win. Just don't have intelligence by itself. They need to use their intuition because they got it through their experience. Um, they got good leadership skills, of course, so they can leave a positive impact. So prosperity, wealth. So what they can do when you got an 8 in your life, that probably 8 person in your life, they gonna help you prosper. I mean, it can be through wealth, good health. So we have to learn to control ourselves. Yeah, discipline is the big key. Key to y'all. Y'all got it. Y'all is over disciplined just like the number 4s. So eventually y'all will, Yes, it's all about respect. Yeah, so yes, 8s can hold grudges too. Now don't get me wrong. Now 8s is one of the numbers that can hold grudges, like a 6 and 4, but 8s can definitely hold grudges. 8s can hold grudges. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to get rid of an 8 off you. So I got people who are light power 8 and they driven. They get their money, advertisement, being in the media is eights. Eights. They want to do things big. Eights want to have big businesses. They're always trying to come up, always trying to move up. So for them to be in their life, what number eights need to do is settle down, like balance off their business with family, because they could lose their family behind them always wanting money and staying busy all the time. So now moving on, because number eight's gonna leave a legacy for prosperity, and they like to always like improve themselves and like to see other people improve themselves. So eight is all about improvement. You know what I'm saying? They can be very aggressive like too. So they got that energy. They serious. Eights are serious people. They serious people now, and they practical, down to earth, straightforward. Now moving on. So why are you reading us like that? I'm just fire with it. Thank you. Never not loud. Now life path number nines. People are life path number nines. Now this is the last number nine. This got all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge from the earth to the mind to everything. It done went through hell. So nines go through a lot. So nine to the point to where they don't even want money. A lot of number nine don't care for money like a eight or other numbers. So nines, they born to serve, to help, to inspire, uplift. They got the gifts to help, to serve, to inspire, to give, to uplift. So a lot of them nine got a strong personality, man and woman. I'm a birth number nine, and that helped my seven. By me being a birth number nine, that helped me. We Well, I think I love you, I love him, I love her, I love everyone, I love everyone. It's universal love with nines. It's not love in a physical way. It's love in a spiritual way. So nine is a very global consciousness. Their mind's everywhere, like all over, and spiritual awareness. So those who have life path nines, this is your journey. This is what you experience through your life. Like humanitarian issues, like you like people type person, you know what I'm saying? So you understand people, you understand their mind. You can be a psychologist and all that stuff, just like a seven. Uh Definitely a philosopher. Philanthropy is what you be into, which is humanitarian type of stuff. So spirituality means a lot to you. That's why you don't really care about, man. You're old souls. Nines are old souls. They are wisdom. They're here to spread that wisdom. They're here to teach. They're here to spread love, universal love. So nines, life path number nine people make great healers and mentors. So they got all the psychic gifts, even mediumship, clairsentient, claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairaudience, if they tap into it. It depends on what a number nine want to use or what they don't. And they're definitely highly intelligent. Because they all are always about the knowledge, spreading knowledge, knowing things. And it's like, you'd be surprised. It's like you talking to a wise soul when you talk to a nine. It don't matter if it's a woman or a man. I like path number nine. They always spitting that philosophy just like a seven. So those are the things they have in common, a seven and a nine. So life path number nine, people are universal though. See what I'm saying with it. So number nine would be into all type of things. Like they could be into labor work, all the way to things that deal with the mind, counseling, socialization. So number nine might remind you of a superhero, the world hero, like that there. So they very wise when dealing with relating to people, places, and things. But they also can sacrifice themselves for others, put others before themselves and stuff like that. And that's the thing that can wreck them because they put themselves they put others before themselves, and that can like bring them down. Now, a lot of life path number nine people are gentle, very kind. You know what I'm saying? And you won't think that till you see the other side, but you can see that aggressiveness. They got that happiness spark about themselves, that good energy to the downside. And on the downside, they got that temper. They can snap. They can don't care. They go off on everyone. They can destroy everything around them by what they say, but also they can actually destroy everything around them. So tear down everything they build. So don't let a nine get burnt out. Don't say So they need boundaries. Cause number nine pick up on all type of energies, all type of psychic energy. So it remind you sort of like a Sagittarius. It remind you of like a Sagittarius mixed with Scorpio and Aries put together. Number nine energy. You know what I'm saying? Also Virgo, cause that serve to help. So number nine out here as visionary, humanitarian, visionary. They uplift others. Uh, it's all about global unity. You want to see everybody unite, oneness, power. So they will leave a mark in life to deal with compassion, wisdom, and help transforming themselves and others. So number nine is here to spread universal love. So they're here to help serve, inspire, uplift, and for you to raise your consciousness on a global scale. On a global scale. Seven Shades of Healing said, I'm a nine and the Aries. Yes, yes, yes. You're Aries, so that makes sense. Cause nines are very aggressive, of course. They're very aggressive, cheerful. Uh, they're very, they're very cheerful. They really don't like to hear no bad stuff. They like to hear basically good stuff, cause that can drive them crazy. Them nine they could take on their environment with their emotions and snappish, like fiery. Even though number nine got quick anger, they don't always stay angry. Like a number eight, number nines can get over their anger quicker than any other number. So, but when they snap, they can really snap. They can be very like a tornado. They can go off like a rocket. So, the nines are fighters. So they will go through fights in life, physically, mentally, spiritually. They're all fighting, and they can be very argumentative like a seven. They can be very argumentative like a life path seven. So the nine can be very argumentative, and because this number also can go to war. Like this number, like a war and peace, war, love, and peace. So this is that number. They could take it there. They all gonna fight and overcome any obstacle in life. Just like an eight, they can overcome any obstacle. They gonna always fight. The nine's gonna be fighters, like fighting with themselves to be spiritual and not be on the downside, or stay up and not be on the lower vibration. Fighting other people physically with their hands. It can be mentally. You fight other people argument. But number nine gonna always be the ones who gonna be fighters and overcome obstacles. I mean, it's just like that with number nine. It's a lot of number nines got cuts and bruises and they've been through gunshots and warfare and stuff like that there. But number nines are here to do that, transform things, make things happen, inspire. After all, it went through all the drama, all the pain. Number nine go through it all. It went through all everything all the other numbers went through. So it knows it's the old soul. It's the last single number. It's universal number. So they gonna try out all type of stuff. They been there. They done been there with the one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight done did. They done been there. So they don't care about money like that. You know what I'm saying? Nines don't care about money like that. They will always money will all be attracted to them. They all will come to money. I mean, even through people showing their love, because these are nurturers. Nines are big nurturers, big lovers, and big caretakers. So they will always come through money. People always love a number nine. They always see the charisma. They all be people all be attracted to number nine. They're very strong energy. Always. Because number nine will always come to money. Even if they appear to be broke or losing money, some way they're gonna come into some money. It's just it'll be like their luck is good. Nine is a lucky number. Nine, like a six, is a lucky number. Nine is a lucky number. For real, for real. But nine don't really care for money like that. So on the downside, they could spend up the whole store. You know what I'm saying? So nines need that discipline. Cause on the downside, they can spend up the whole store and don't have no boundaries, need boundaries. You know what I'm saying? They could burn themselves out by caring for everyone. And it's super creative, this creative number. So the creativity is off the scales. It's off the scales. You know what I'm saying? It's to the highest. This might be the most creative number on here. It's a single number. Number nine is super creative. Number nine is super creative. They like beauty. They are charming, but they super creative. Super creative. We talking about creative. Creativity is their name. Number nine. So, like a number one who starts stuff off, who spite every other number. Number nine goes back to number one. You gotta understand, goes to 10. So you gotta understand that. Did I get one? You got nine. So that's true. Light power 8 is the hardest. I ain't gonna say that now. They can be, but light power 9, light power 9, light power 9 could go there. They could transform. Cause this the last biggest number. And I'm a 9 as far as birth number. I'm not a light power 9. My birth number 9. And my pops, my OG pops, he's a 9. He was one of those, he was very wild. Nines are wise though. They're not a player. So I don't know. Shoot, eights the ones who had that money, they get robbed. They get robbed. Shoot. Shoot. I don't know. A nine just know, man. A nine is super, it's a warrior. It's a warrior, humanitarian warrior, like a hero. Shoot, eights just want their money. They just want to live. They about business. You know what I'm saying? Eights handle their business. Shoot, a nine, shoot, he into all type of stuff. Global. Shoot, on the downside, he one of the worstest. You know what I'm saying? So seven, they can be violent, but they can be smart because they deal with smart. They're all trying to outsmart something. But nines is worse. Eights, eights more about business. So they do the hits and they can be like hitmans too. You know what I'm saying? Cause they calculated, they smart, of course, on the downside. But that's on the downside. If we're gonna say the downside or what they will be, number one could be all things. They say number one is the powerful number, and I could truly trust that it's the sun. So one could be all things. Who got light power one, they can create something new. But really, all numbers is powerful and good in their own way. All of them got a duty. Like let's go 1 through 9 before we hit 11. Light power number one. You enter the world. It come from the womb. So number one is like a child. Come from. Let's do it from a metaphysics perspective. Zero. The one come out the womb of zero, the mother womb. So it come out the womb of zero, it comes out, it becomes the sun. You know, the womb is darkness, is zero. It comes out. Now there's light. Number one, the sun is born. So number one is born, number one give life to number two. But the womb, the sun come from a mother anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just like you got the mother and child perspective. The sun comes from the womb anyway, so it creates number two. So when it creates number two, that's another woman. That's another woman. So it's the moon. So the opposite of number one is the moon. So here we have the moon, which is the mother. Number one, the father. Number two, the moon. Number three, the child. Number four is the foundation of the child, the earth. Number five is how they travel. It's their freedom. So number six is their community. You know what I'm saying? They love their community. They love a family. Number seven is them trying to find their spiritual essence of who they are, the spiritual self. The God self, the God nature. And then after that, number seven, now they trying to manifest things by using spirit, like magic. They trying to manifest things. Number eight, they call number eight because number eight also is into magic, like number seven. So they trying to manifest things, number eight, into wealth. So we to be able to live and do things and organize and structure. So number eight done went through a lot because they learned a lot about the material plane. Now it comes to number nine. Number nine, then it's done look back. It done went through all that. It done went through all that. So number nine is basically here to help and serve. Number nine is here trying to help and serve. That's the only thing left for everybody to get back into the spiritual plane. Become number one again. To be born again. Number one. to be the number one again. Or to go back into the womb. So when to go back, so as you reach number nine, let me get more clear. Reach number nine, you here to help and serve, help people reach their highest potential, like to motivate. You know what I'm saying? Spreading love. So people come back into the mother womb zero. So they go back to the mother womb zero. You got number one, which is 10. You got 10. 10 go back to one. Okay, let me see. I would take no nine bashing. That's cool. Let them bash number nine. Y'all have fun with it. I'm gonna like Pep 7. You know I'm birth number nine, so no nine bashing. Let me see. I think we have it easy at all. Number 8. Watch out for them. Watch out for them nines. Oh yes, I agree. Yeah, y'all have fun with it. It's all love. But here we go. I can't be going off on round number nines now. That's my inner self. That's the greatest impact helped me reach my 7. You know, I'm not a life path 9. Y'all funny. No 8's going off. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much how number 9 operate. Now we talking about master numbers. Master number 11, which is higher vibration of 2. They have some same quality, nurturing, caring. You know, like number 2, it's just that 11 gonna be more of a leader type. They ain't gonna be behind the scenes. Or it could be both. They could be behind the scenes and a leader, but they're mostly a leader type. So they're here to bring, they're here to inspire. They're here to bring spiritual awakening to people. So these number 11, they super psychic. They got all the gifts of a 9 and 7. So they super psychic. They the master psychic, master healers. And so they healing don't only come through like this healing with the hands, because they very good at healing with the hands. But it's more healing like also like you being in their presence. They bring their creativity to the world through the music, through arts. There's many ways of healing. So they're gonna inspire you. They bring spiritual awakening once they get awoke themselves. A lot of people still be on number 2 till they reach their number 11 stage. So these are revolutionary thinkers who rebel, against other thoughts. So this drive them to be pioneers to a new path and to enlighten people, humanity. So these people are born with gifts like creativity, super creative. They like music. They like arts. These people like when the romance lovey-dovey eyes, they got that glow in their eye. Like a number 2, they got that glow in their eyes. It's the energy you want to be around. Number 2 can get along with almost anybody. So number 11 people are the same. And they got the ambitions and the drive, and they focus on spiritual, doing something spiritual. So they can have a global impact. So their goal is to awake, to inspire others, and for themselves to transform and to help transform others, help heal others. So this is a very spiritual path that they're on. And use their creativity and use their gifts and skills for that. Psychic gifts, their, of course, mediumships. This is high vibrational 11. Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate your knowledge. Glad I caught my first live. You're welcome. So they go through emotional mood swings. They could be your perfectionist type people. They can go through all that. You know what I mean? Want everything to be right. Always trying to correct something. Just like a 7. 7s and 11s get along very good, very compatible. And 9s get along very well with 11s. But I think personally, 2s and 9s and 11s is the humanitarian who can get along with some of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Personally. Because 9s are very friendly too. And you want to hear their downside? Their downside is not following their path. So it's going to be more like, the downside going to be like emotional, moody, snappish. It could be destructive too. You know what I'm saying? They fire with the tongue, so they can get very nasty with the tongue. Um, it can be some of the downfalls of a 2, which is like isolate themselves from others, stuff like that. Not doing what they're supposed to do, so they don't want to be in people's face or be around people. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Because you got to think about 11. They got a tough task. This is this is a master number. So they got to balance their intuition with their intellect and their logic. Because these are visionaries. You know, they can see what's up. They know they're here to create something new. And they also help here to reach the spiritual realm through knowledge. Help you to reach the spiritual realm through knowledge. They're here to enlighten you with wisdom, knowledge. So they can be your tarot readers, your psychic uh, readers, your astrologers, your numerologist people, people who into the music field, creativity, anything that's creative, like makeup artists and stuff like that. There, so on the downside, of course, they can crash out. They can be terrible and stuff like that. There, so the only thing about 11, they just like a 9, a 2, and yeah, 9 and 2. They could pick up on everybody energy, so it's best for them not to be around all type of stuff until they master themselves because they can pick up everything in their environment and stuff like that there. So on the downside, it can be very destructive, suicidal. Fours can be suicidal too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fours, not all fours, some fours can be suicidal. So these are your pioneers, your revolutionaries, of course. And what I like about these people, they're very nurturing, very caring. So 11 is gonna be nurturing on a big level, like 11, 11, 11. I like that number 11, 11, 11. 4, 11, 11. So I like that. So on the downside, they're gonna be like a 2. So like a 2, like kind of crying, sensitive, moody. When I say moody, they can be depressed, stressed, go through things, don't want to deal with people, don't want to deal with life. Um, they can feel like they don't belong here, that nobody can understand them, and stuff on the downside, stuff like that. Yes, it could be very painful for a number 11 on the downside. They can go through it and cry a lot, and like I said, they can be suicidal. They can be under mental health, all type of stuff. On the downside, cause they live a rough life to get to where they at to become beautiful. A lot of 11s, cause mass numbers got to go through it more than anyone. Nines got to go through it. So mass numbers definitely got to go through it to reach the top. You know what I'm saying? They will go through a lot. And so they value intellectual freedom, spiritual growth. They like growing spiritual. And they're not going to do nothing normal. They're going to do stuff abnormal. They're going to feel different. Because this is your mass number 11 people. So they're all about humanitarian things, your people person type thing. Super sensitive, super sensitive. I hate when they go into the isolation state. I tell you that, because 11s, when you look in their eyes, it glow. It makes you want to be around their energy. I'm telling you, I've been around a lot of people. Not only light path 11, I'm talking about like born on 11, born on the 29th, born on the 29th, and born on the 11th. Yeah, I done been around them type people, and twos. So you know, of course, they one of the smartest people in the world, like the geniuses. These are the ones who will do scientific studies, like a 7 and 9. 11 is one of the ones who do scientific studies and be good at that. Bringing out, and they will solve mysteries and like your problem solvers. 11. 11 like your problem solvers and stuff like that. So they can also be followers on the downside, allies people, um, and they might need people to nurture them, to care for them. So 11 is a number of love, peace, and light. So they here to spread love, peace, and light. It's a number of love, peace, and light. So they will heal when it comes to love, peace, and light. So have fun, 11. Stay balanced. Balance is the key to 11. Now, Life Path 22, Master 22. This is higher vibration of four, so these are master builders. They're born to envision. They're born to be the architect. Yeah, because they design things, build things, and they're here to manifest on a big level. So these are the people who help transform things in life, build corporation, leave a legacy. Like a lot of your world rulers, like Freemasons has this number 22. Yes, because it deal with the master builder. It deal with being loyal. It build like, it deal with being loyal. It build like security number. So this is like a military number. So mass 2022 remind me of people in the military, very disciplined, strict, and stuff like that. There. So questions. Thank you for that. Any significant being on the 33 day of the year, 33 day of the year, 33rd day of the, what is that? February the 2nd. Sorry. Okay. Okay. February the 2nd. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Sorry, off the subject. February the 2nd. I like these videos. I've seen a lot of your videos. And I like your perspective on things. Okay, moving on. Match number 22. Of course, they're going to be practical. They're down to earth, straightforward, because it's the earth. It's double the vibration. So these definitely your leaders. They ain't going to hold back like a four, going to just analyze and observe. They're going to really, they can really express themselves, you know what I'm saying? So they got the charismatic, it's very strong number. They strong, like eights think they strong. Y'all ain't seen about a mass 22 people. I don't know if y'all stronger than 22 people. I ain't gonna start nothing. Because the 22s is strong. These people are strong. They all about label, own a construction company, construction work. Uh, all numbers is good. No, don't get me wrong. This is just vibration and energy at the end of the day. So, so this the energy that you'll take on or that influence you. So self care and emotional balance is what they need. They need to take care of themselves. They need neatness and cleanness. They need order, structure, organized things organized around them. So I ain't nobody do it better than them. Who got a good best plan, a strategy than the Master 22. I hate to say that because they're gonna be like, so you represent the Freemasons by saying that? No, 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 no. I'm just telling the truth about the number. So they could be your entrepreneurs, your engineer, they do herbal planning. Cause a lot of your, I think I don't know, George Washington. One of them born. One of them, I think had a 22 on their birthday. I don't know, but anyway, what she say? My brother 22. That's right. I don't know either, but we eights are strong too. Eights are very strong. Okay, represent then. Represent then. Global leadership. So they don't like emotions. Like a number eight, they don't like emotions. I'm telling you, they don't like to get into their emotions. So number eight could appear to be cold too. They could appear to be cold. And I forgot to say this about a mass number 11. They could be cold on the other side now. Yeah. It's the same thing with 22. They could be cold. So but they are definitely professionals. They want to get everything right, do everything right. All they messing is probably about professionals. They want to do things right, basically. Um, so they got the master building skills. They got the hands to build, and they got a fire intuition to deal practical things. And they got the ability to be psychic, but they more on building corporations and building the world around them. You know what I'm saying? They got the ability to be psychics too, if they want. You know what I'm saying? And mediumship, they'd be good for that. But they be more into building corporations and building their life and building things around them on a global scale and big scales. Think about Walmart, think about Targets, think about all of them. They got many stores. Now you know what life path number 22 is. Think about the presidents of the world, prime ministers. Now you see a master number 22. This type of stuff they be on. So this is one of the most powerful number in numerology, other than the single number one. It's two, to create everlasting, transforming stuff. Yeah, so master number 22 people are master builders and they got the potential to do anything. So they are your revolutionary people, always trying to transform and trying to achieve something. So they're gonna create something that's gonna last a lifetime. They're gonna build a foundation that lasts a lifetime. That's them 22 people. They got executive mind. These are your masterminds. And these are your law changers who change the law, change the rules. Yes. So now they're here, they're born to uplift humanity with their exec skills, with their master building skills. They help to build your life, build. They had a master plan. People over money, over banks, who over corporation, your business people. These are your master number 22 people. Now, master number 33. These are spiritual masters who born to enlighten. Master number 33 people. That's that six. These are the ones who born to enlighten you, heal you, and uplift humanity. So your purpose is to serve, help, to aspire, uplift, to share compassion. They're here to enlighten, heal, uplift humanity. So their purpose is rooting in serving others and guiding others. And these are your empaths of the world. Your empaths of the world. These are your empaths. These are the ones who have understanding of the human nature of others. So mass number 33 people are definitely like they got the Christ consciousness. You say the Christ consciousness, the ones we think about the 33 vertebrae, the 33 degree of Freemasonry. You think of the number 33, which is six, which is the third eye. Think about it, people. Third eye. This is global. You think about Venus and Jupiter coming together two times. Venus and Jupiter. That's universal love. So this is definitely a number that's over universal love. Spreading, trying to help raise your consciousness and stuff like that. Trying to raise your consciousness and stuff like that. And so this is a number that have healing abilities to help you resolve conflicts and help you get over your emotional wounds. So you will love they serve the way they counsel, they guide, they help, your therapists. These are your people, your therapists of the world who bring wisdom, knowledge, who break things down to you to help you elevate, who bring metaphysics to you, who bring occult knowledge to you. And they got the ambitions and drive to do it. So spirituality means a lot to these people. Spiritualities and spiritual teaching, because these are your spiritual teachers, your master teachers. So they will bring the healing arts to you like magic, counseling. These are your humanitarians on a global scale. What they struggle with is sacrifice themselves, being a martyr for others who don't care about them and stuff like that. So they can sacrifice and put others before themselves. So this is they can get burnt out on that. And they're also on the downside, they can be followers, they can be jealous, hateful, don't know themselves, all that there. So very destructive. So these the ones you want as your mentors, the ones as your guides, spiritual guides. These are the ones you want to help you with great counseling. You these ones who put the truth to the world, expose the truth in the world. So they got many healing gifts, intuition they will use. So they possess a profound connection to the divine and humanitarian collective souls. So these are your spiritual masters of the world, your master teachers, known as the Christ consciousness. They got the potential to bring healing to all those around them, and they got the ability to inspire and spark the Christ in you and him and her, and to be an example of self love and what love really is. These are the people, lovey-dovey romantics, your stylists, your creative people who are to the music, the arts, and to some of everything that deal with creativity. These are your people, but they're gonna do things on a global scale. You know what I'm saying? And then use the creativity for love, bring people together, unite people. So these are your divine souls. Yes, they will leave a legend uh, for uniting people, spreading wisdom to help transform you to a better person because they had a Christ consciousness. So they got some traits of the six also, but they'll do it on a global scale. You think nine is a humanitarian, 33 is definitely a humanitarian. Yes. So no number is better than the other. All is good. The mass number just up the vibration of these numbers. They take on more. They go through more pain. So 33s go through pain. They go through a lot. Degraded, hate, all type of stuff to finally get to that stage. So this being said, people, let me put my hold up. I'm gonna let you know. This is my Gmail, and hit me up if you want a reading. Hit me up if you want a reading. So this is my Gmail to the bottom, people. So you see my Gmail. Just hit me up if you want a reading or you want to talk or anything that you need to know. I'm here, people. Any level, anything that you want to get on, especially that deal with spirituality, gemstones, healing, art, or if you just want to communicate to heal yourself. That's cool. Therapy, that's cool. And make sure when you hit me up that it'll be before 12 o'clock. If you don't, then just hit me up. I'll just, even if it's the morning or whatever, I'll just respond later that day. But I love y'all. Y'all take care. There was a good live, people. Appreciate y'all. Shay.